Recording in progress. Recording stopped.
There was a damage. What I didn't do was I'm going to share my screen. There we go. Share my screen and one thing I didn't do.
Hello, Yolanda. Let me see. Hold on a minute.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can you? I'm trying to get my video done there. My stupid video. No, she probably down in camp or somewhere. You in Tampa?
Yeah.
Okay. We're Birdman.
Outside looking at football.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you tell him I said, hey.
I will.
I'm trying to find I can't find where my camera's at. Dadgummit.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm live, even though y'all can hear the other people talking.
Something stupid. Hold on.
My husband is just on his live, even though he's unmuted. I've got myself muted on Zoom. So you're on, if you're seeing me on Facebook or hey Fred, I gotta go and make sure I send one more link out. Y'all hold on over here on the Facebook side. We're on Zoom. If you need the Zoom link or you want to come to Zoom, you can stay where you are, obviously. But I'm also over on Zoom. But I'm trying to go. There we go. I need to send a link to my folks over in the messenger.
Yeah. I'm sitting there. Okay, man. Later. I'm talking to Harold from Bahrain.
Kelly said hello. Here you go.
He hear you. He's on the call.
Oh goodness.
Hey, what's up, boy?
Nothing much. What's good with you?
Oh my
Boy, I'm
goodness.
just sitting out here, man, I'm down here in Florida trying to do like you, eat good, stay good.
Yeah. And watching this football, they ain't doing that out there.
Who playing?
Falcon Jets right now.
Oh yeah, man.
Let me grab this link.
Yeah, man, it's good to see you, bro.
All right, good to see you.
All right, I'll holler. All right, Miss Yolanda.
Y'all hang on real quick.
Video came up about 2 or 3 days ago, maybe about a week ago.
We are all riding on the same internet, and now my whole system is going super slow.
Yeah. Is that Brian?
Oh my goodness. How did he get unmuted? Like, how did he get unmuted? Okay, I have got to figure out how to get him
that video
muted.
came up. I was like, oh,
He just manages to.
ran through it.
How does he hop on and just hijack?
Well, I would say
How does he hijack the Zoom?
2027, y'all be ready to come for the retirement.
Oh,
right. Hey, then we'll have another one in 1028.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Where I'm trying to find something.
We're all up there in Alaska someplace. Up there near Russia. What you doing over there, girl? She's taking her head though.
Because I'm in Tennessee.
Well, all right. Well, that's close to Russia.
Me is in Alaska because that is where David is. Yes.
That's true.
Okay, so my husband has hijacked the Zoom. Has hijacked the Zoom. What is he doing? I did not sign him up for social activities. He has hijacked the Zoom. He is getting ready to be muted because He has hijacked the Zoom.
I thought he was leaning in for you.
I was, Yolanda. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Did not need introductions. I did not need introductions. He is just like, hey everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay, I need to send this Zoom link. So while you're talking, Warren, you can just saying hey to everybody. They're like, hey, everybody, hey.
Well, hey, man, you gotta be, gotta be hospitable. Anybody want anything to drink? I can hook you up real quick. You know. Hey, and if y'all want some sweets, Brian's wife is the one right here.
Stacy is the one who's doing all the sweets.
Huh?
Follow me. Velvet protection. Stacy for the plug. Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Oh
There's
my
the seal
goodness.
right there.
Oh my.
There's the baker.
The Zoom is going off the rails. It's going off the rails.
So you can type this in the chat, Arlissa. Velvet confection.
Type it in the chat, baby. Go ahead. Promote, honey. Promote. It's going off the rails.
Yeah.
Oh.
Y'all going Orlando. Y'all come out of there with diabetes.
Oh my goodness.
She'll get you messed up.
Oh my.
She's the one that got me in trouble, Ivy, just so you'll know.
Don't blame her. Please don't blame her.
Absolutely right. I should blame the person who bought it, which is you.
Yeah, well, I usually do buy it. That's true. Okay, I'm trying to make sure that.
I'm gonna get off. I ain't getting paid for this.
No, you're not. You absolutely. Yeah, anybody who's on here can see my husband has taken over and taken over like he running the place.
Well, I really am, but this your call.
Oh, okay. This is true. I'm trying to make sure I've got everybody at least has the link to where they're supposed to be, and then we're gonna get started. Okay. Because I do want to make sure we get all the things together that we need to have together. Okay. Let me go back to make sure that my phone is covering StreamYard is covering everybody's there. I think we're there. Okay. So make sure everybody who's on StreamYard, please give me like a yes, give me a thumbs up that you're over there, that you can see me on Facebook and all the places. Hey Doug, that y'all can see me in all the places that you need to be there. Okay. I really thought, believe it or not, I thought that I had all the mics muted, but that does not seem to be the way that worked out. Oh, does not seem, maybe that didn't need to be the way. I see we got lots of comments in the chat, and I can see the comments. I can see the comments. I couldn't hear you earlier. Were you saying some stuff, Doug, that we didn't need to hear? I did not hear you a moment ago.
Yes.
No. Nope. So what I want you to do though, as you're coming in, I do want you to mute your mics though, so I'm gonna answer a bunch of questions, and then I'm gonna make sure I turn the recording on. I'm gonna answer a bunch of questions, and then put your questions in the chat though, because I feel like I'm probably gonna answer the questions that you have. And if I don't, I will be able to see the questions in the chat, and then I will make sure that I answer them on the back end. Okay. So put your questions into the chat. Let me see, where did the thing go that lets me start the recording over to make sure that it's there? Okay, there's my mouse. But yes, make sure you put your comments and stuff in the chat so that way I can answer them like in a systematic way. And if I get to the end and you put your questions in, I still haven't covered like everything that you want to make sure that I've answered your question, I'll give you a chance to open up your mics and ask your question. Please understand that before I start the recording, please understand that there are no dumb questions. I know people always say that, like there's no dumb questions, and I don't want to sound stupid. Whatever. Look, if whatever question you have, I really want you to get those questions answered while we're on here today. We are talking about your money and people's money, and I want you to understand. I want you to have a full understanding. So don't feel like I'm going to get impatient, because I'm not. I am a teacher. I do know that people sometimes need to have it said a few different ways before they get it. All right. So I'm going to say it as many times or as many ways as you need it to be said. And if you're with somebody who's with you in the room, maybe that person will understand it and they need to explain it to you. Keep your mic muted while they tell you maybe that sometimes, because I hear something one way, Warren hears it another way, and then sometimes one of us don't get it, but the other person explains, you're like, okay, now I get it. Okay. So let your person who's with you help you to get it. All right. But I really kind of want this to be about an hour though. So if we can I think we can cover the material because it's not like deep material. I think we can get it covered in an hour. So I will keep us moving, but I also want to make sure that we get everything answered. I want to answer all your questions. All righty. All right. Okay. So if we're cool, let's move on from here. I believe I'm sharing my screen. Recording in progress. And let's go ahead from here. Okay. So I'm going to talk about copy trading. Hey, everybody. I'm Arlissa. In case you didn't already know me, I am Educator to Trader. I believe almost everybody here like has had some exposure to who I am. I've been trading for a long time. Some of y'all met me back in Bahrain, which is like 2020, 2021, which is really when I got really interested in trading and got really serious about trading, which was then. And I started trading what I do now. I started trading this same strategy like back then. So I'm talking about 4 or 5 years of learning and trading and learning some more and trading. And have I lost money? Yep, I've lost a lot of money. Have I won money? Yep, I've won some money. Have I lost some money? Yep, I've lost some more money. Have I won more money? Yep, I've won more money. Do I know what I'm doing? Yep, I know what I'm doing. And have I taught people how to do it? Yep, I do that all the time. I have a membership where I teach people exactly what I'm going to talk to you about. I teach people how to do what I'm going to do. But you don't have to be a person who learns to do it. You literally can just copy what I do. All right. There are people who want to do this, but they're like, I ain't trying to learn all that stuff, Arlissa. And that's cool because we're going to talk about who are the people that want to be a part of this, and some want to learn it, some people don't. Some people like, I want to learn it but it don't stick. Some people like, I'm trying to learn it but it's going slow. Some people have learned it but they also want somebody who they can just follow along, and all that stuff is cool. Okay, so we're going to do all this and I'm going to answer all the questions and we're going to go from there. Here we go. I think I'm there now, and let's go through my little slides. Okay, those who are on Facebook and those things, you can't see the slides, but I'm going to ask the questions out loud and you're going to be able to just hear me talk. Okay. So the first question is, what is copy trading? Like, what actually is this? Okay, so it's really where there's a lead trader, who will be me, places trades, and there is a bot. There's a bot. We've heard about AI and bots. There's a bot that is connected to the lead trader's account, and that bot will place the trades in the other people who are connected. It will place the trades in their account at the very same time, like right after the lead trader places a trade, the bot will place the trade in that copier's account. Alrighty. The bot does what the lead trader's account does, but only with that stock, not their whole account. So in this situation, I'm only trading one stock. So I'm trading one or two. I'm trading SPX and IWM. Really, we're going to just start with SPX, and I'm going to add IWM later. You will only connect your account to just SPX. So you're going to be copying, if you decide, you're going to be copying just what I do with SPX. So as the lead trader, if I place a trade in SPX, when I open it, the copy account, the bot will copy and will open that same trade in everybody's account. And when I close that trade, the bot will close that trade for everybody too. All right. The copy trade, only copying one stock, open and close, whatever I do with that stock, the bot will do that same thing in that trader account. All righty. Do I need to know how to trade? If you're somebody who's copying, do you need to know how to trade? The answer is no. You don't need to know how to trade. All right. Please keep yourself muted. Keep yourself muted. I can't see all the mutes. I need to find me Jamie used to be my friend who used to always be my like host. He would always be my co-host. He passed away. Rest in peace, Jamie. But anyway, do you need to know how to trade? No, you don't need to know how to trade. You won't be doing anything after you get everything all set up and connected. You won't need to know how to do anything, right? But at some point, I'm an educator. So my desire is that as your money is being traded and is on the line, that your desire will be that you will want to learn. Initially, do you need to know? No. And you might decide you never want to know. All I want to do is copy. I don't want to learn. Nope. I just want to copy, and that's fine with me. And that's, you know what? It's fine with me. All right. If you decide you don't want to copy, what are you looking at?
Where you can click them all. Just keep talking.
Oh, my husband has showed up, and I'm like, why'd you show up here? I can see here. So anyway, you can say, yes, you do want to learn, and maybe you say you don't. Either way is gonna be fine. If you do, of course, my desire is that you would at some point, and that I would, of course, would want to teach you. And there are people who are in this space who have learned this strategy from me, who are trading this exact same strategy with me. That doesn't mean they don't want to copy trade, because they are. They're copy trading too. All right. So this is the next question. Who is copy trading for? Who is copy trading for? It's for, number one, those who don't know anything about trading, but you want to get some of these passive profits. Basically, you're like, I don't know nothing, listen, but I have watched you trade. I have watched you post your money, and I'm like, well, shoot, I want to get some of that money too. Then I'm talking to you. Okay. You're like, I don't know what you're doing, but I would like to make money every day too. All right. Connect my money. I want to make passive profits. Them, I want those people. Yes. The second type of person, those who know a little bit about trading, but they don't have the time, the energy, or even the desire to trade for themselves. I've got lots of people in my community who want to trade the strategy, but they work a full-time job, or their job is demanding. They work odd hours. Maybe they work at night and they need to sleep during the day when the market is open. It could be all the things. Or maybe some of the time they just can't watch. Like, I want to trade this strategy and make this money. I kind of know what I'm doing. I just don't have the time to do it. I'm talking to y'all too. All right. Third type of person, those who are trading, but they want to add this to what they are already doing. I'm talking to you too. It could be any mixture of these three people. It could be any three, four, five, however you want to mix it. Any of these people, I'm talking to all y'all. Copy trading is for all of you, okay? And I've said this before, you might have heard me. I actually copy trade crypto stuff. I'm not a crypto trader, but I have an account with a crypto group. I've had it for a couple of years, and I let them trade my crypto because I don't trade crypto. I had no desire to learn crypto, no desire to go and investigate how to trade crypto, but I wanted the exposure to crypto. So I have a copy trading account, that a group of people, I picked some different folks, and they trade my money. It ain't a lot, but they trade my money in crypto, and it continues to grow. I mean, I hadn't checked in a minute. It might be down a little bit because crypto had a little bit of a pullback. But I mean, copy trading is not new. That's really what I'm saying. All that to say is copy trading is not new. All right. What do you need to do? And I will give you all the links that you need, but what do I need to do? The first thing you need to do is you need to get the subscription with Peakbot. That's who runs the bot. Okay, I was talking about, we need the bot that's going to connect the lead trader to your trader to the brokerage account. That's who runs the bot. That's Peakbot. Peakbot is going to do all the customer service. That's who's going to take your monthly subscription money. That's where you control the turning on and off of the bot. That's who manages all the customer service. That's who I'm contracted with, is Peakbot. Even though I'm communicating with you, and I won't stop doing that, okay? I will continue to be the person, but Peakbot is the person that we're really all working with, okay? After you connect and get the subscription with Peakbot, you're going to open your brokerage account at Tradier. Tradier is just like a Schwab or an E-Trade or Robinhood. They're another brokerage. They're called Tradier. You see it spelled there, Tradier. You need to open that account, and you need to fund it with at least $3,000. Now, I've heard people say $3,000 right before Christmas. That's a lot of money. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. I need you to get as close to $3,000 as you can get. Okay. If 1,000 is where you at, start. If 1,500 is where you're at, start. If 2,000, 3, start. Okay. The point is you need to start. We're going to grow the money, but don't let the $3,000 be the reason why you don't start. All right. I am of the mind, I'm leaning in. I am of the mind that we figure out how to get at what we want to get at. All right. We figures out how to get the money we need to get to. And many of us got money in places that just sitting somewhere that somebody else is managing for us, and we don't have a clue what they're doing with that money, whether it's growing or not. Move some of it. Okay. You can move it from one broker to the other without issues. All right. Just move it. All right. Y'all, everybody got their own personal situations. I'm not trying to manage situations because I'm not here for that. But okay, you do need a margin account. And you do need to be level 3 for spreads. So when you're going to Tradier and you start to open your account at the beginning of the opening of the account, it's going to ask you about your level. You need level 3 for spreads. They're going to ask you about your experience level. You need to have some experience. Even if you don't have experience, you're going to need to have some experience. Okay? You go in there talking about I don't know nothing, you won't get no margin account. Okay, I have some experience. And the reason I can say you can say that is because you're putting your account under somebody who does have experience. All right. Your whole reason for going to Tradier is because you're going to copy somebody who's got lots of experience. You ain't going over there because you heard Tradier is a great place and you getting ready to start your new trading career. You're going over there because you're going to copy somebody who know what they're doing. Right? Okay, so you do have experience. So don't pick 0. Okay? Please don't go to Tradier and say, I don't have any experience. Don't do that to yourself. Put some experience. They're going to ask you about your network. They're going to ask you about your income. Those things cannot be verified. So definitely not selling nobody to lie. I'm just saying they're going to ask you. And then you're going to fill out the information and open your account. Okay? And then at the third step is you're going to connect Tradier to Peakbot. I'm definitely not telling anybody to be dishonest. Please don't hear me. Don't hear me saying what I'm not saying. I'm not saying be dishonest. I'm not saying that. Okay. All right. When will the actual trading start? The trading will actually start on December the 12th. So we do have some time to do these steps, right? Now, the Peakbot thing, the price for Peakbot, the $100 a month that you're going to need to pay to work with Peakbot is that's going to end tomorrow. The last day to sign up with Peakbot for $100 is tomorrow. If you do it after tomorrow, it's going to be $150 a month. All right. So that has kind of like an end date as far as the special pricing. December 12th is when we're going to start. So you've got time from getting with Peakbot, then getting your Tradier and all that stuff set up. And if you've got questions along the way, you can literally feel free to message me and I will help walk you through some of those steps. Okay. So don't feel like you're going to get started and I'm going to leave you out here to languish on your own. I'm not. All right. I'm not going to do you like that. Right. I did want to do one thing that I was supposed to do before this meeting started, and that was to create a Telegram account so people can come to Telegram and ask questions. And I didn't do that. And maybe before this meeting is over, I will be able to quickly create that and give you a link because I want to be able to give you a place to come to ask questions. All right. We'll work that in a second after we get done. All right. This is where we are so far, starting on December the 12th with the actual trading. How often will you trade? I'm going to trade every day that the market provides a good setup and it's wise to trade. Some days it's just not wise. Okay, there's a lot of volatility going on. It's this, that, or the third. It just may not be wise to trade. But for every day that there is the proper setup and the market provides us an opportunity, I'm gonna place a trade. Okay, at least one. What are your profit targets? All right, because people are, how much money we plan on making? That's what you talk about. Get to the good news. What money you talking about? Okay, so I'm looking for consistency in money, not necessarily big money. I'm looking for consistent money. So, question: could you use an extra $125 a week by doing nothing? Because by the way, this is you doing nothing but just having your money sit there. Could you use An extra $125 a week. Any yeses in the comments? Put me some comments in there. Could you use an extra $125 a week? See some yeses. Could you use an extra $250 a week? Doug said that's $500 a month. A month. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, these are yeses, nice yeses. Okay, so my plan is, of course, I don't make any promises. This is the stock market. I'm not making any promises. But what I am going to say is, I'm trading my money, right? I'm trading my money, and the copy trader is copying those trades. Do you think I would like to make $25 a day or $50 a day or $100 a day? Yes, I would. Do you think I can make $25 or $50 or $100 a day? Yes, I can. Not only can I have. I have. And that's not reaching for the stars, okay? I'm not shooting for the stars when I say $100 a day. That is not me reaching hard, reaching far, okay? That is very, very conservative profits, okay? I will, every time I trade, shoot for $50 to $100 a day. That is my very conservative goal for us. I want us to be consistent. That's what I promise you. That's what I'm working towards is consistency. Because I feel like if we can get 125 a week, 250 a week, 250 a week changes some stuff. 125 a week, that's gas for your car, that's some groceries, that's a light bill. That's my light bill for the month. We pay like 150, 180 a month for our light bill. I make that in a week. There goes the light bill. Right? That's what I'm talking about. Somebody says less. Okay. So that's what we're shooting for is consistent, passive. Put that word on it. Consistent passive income. So now, if you coming over here because you like, she's gonna make us thousands. She not per week. But she is going to consistently work on getting us 25 to 50 to $100 a day. She is going to work on that. Okay? That's what she is going to try to do. Do or do not. Don't try. She is going to do. Because remember, I'm trading my money. And then you get to follow along. Yeah, Janae says, just saying, AP knows how to do it. I'm gonna do my level best, as they say. I will do my level best because a few reasons. First of all, my name and reputation is on the line, and I've worked hard to make sure that I try to keep it here. Not just that, the name of my savior is on the line. He told me already, I will not be put to shame, and he will not let me fail. He's already given me the confidence that we won't fail. Yeah, we won't fail at this. So consistency is what we're after. Okay. We ain't trying to quote unquote get rich off this, but we gonna be consistent. That's the plan. Okay. All righty. That's what we're after. Consistency. Because I know some people are trading in here, have been trading, but they have not been consistent. Here, here. Hearty amen. Have not been consistent. That's what we're after is consistency. So what stock and strategy are you trading? I'm going to be trading SPX to start, and I will add IWM later on. I do like trading IWM, but I want us to stick with one thing and get it on and popping and steady as we go. Okay. Can you see the trades? Absolutely. You can see the trades. Yes. You're going to maintain full access and control of your account. I am not taking over anybody's account. No, no, no. Are you trading our money? I'm not. I'm not. Copy trading is not taking over your account. It is only trading what you select. You can still use your own account for trading. If you want to trade other things in this trade of your account, you can. Okay, you're going to have full access to your own account. All I'm going to do is trade my money, right? And you're going to copy just the trades in SPX. All righty, that's all we're doing there. How much collateral will you use per trade and per day? Well, the collateral I will use per trade per day. Each trade is going to use $500. Actually, it's less than $500 of collateral. And I'm going to place 1 to 2 trades each day. Okay, we're not trading all day. First of all, I still teach at the university. I want to make sure that I make sure everybody's clear on expectations. It would be great if I was sitting at my computer trading all day. We're not there yet. Thank you, Jesus. And I'm saying yet because it is coming. Yes. So I'm going to place 1 to 2 trades per day. Yes, we're trading 1 to 2 trades per day, and each trade uses less than $500 of collateral. This is why I say when you put your money in Tradier, you need to put at least $1,000 in there. Put more. Try to get as close to that 3,000 as you can, but I don't want the 3,000 to be what stops you. All right. Can you turn the bot off and on? Yes, you can. You can say, okay, I don't want to trade it today. I don't want it to trade this week or however you don't want it. If you choose off and on, you can turn it off. You can control that all within Peakbot. Okay. Okay, we got a couple more slides. Can I manually override the bot? Let's say I have entered a trade and you are in a trade, but you decide you're ready to exit the trade on your own. Maybe it's the trade is going the wrong way and you're like, I'm ready to, my stop loss has been hit and you're ready to go, or it's in profit and you got the profit you want, you can turn it off. Yes, you maintain full control of your trading account. All right. Now I would say if you're copy trading with me and you don't know what you're doing, I would suggest you don't be pushing no buttons about those trades. Now, if you want to do other stuff with other things, I think that's fine. But if you are copy trading with me, I would suggest that you don't bother those trades if you don't know what you're doing. All right. Now, if other things, I say go for it. But it's still either way. That's just my suggestion. It's your account. You're free to do with it as you please. All right. Again, the question, are you trading my account? No, I'm not. I'm trading my account and my money. Okay. I don't want to lose my money, period. So I want to win. I want to make more money. So I'm not trying to lose. So if we lose, it's not because we're trying. Okay. We are actively trying not to lose. You're choosing to copy my trades in SPX and whatever only. Please stop writing on the screen. Thank you. We see that you're here. Please stop writing on the screen. How can I learn more about the strategy? Well, I'm going to use credit spreads. Credit spreads is what we're using. Okay. So, if you want to learn more about credit spreads, you can you look at my YouTube channel. There's videos about credit spreads there. I have a training course at educator2trader.com called the Credit Spreads Masterclass. You can grab that. Many people already have purchased that class and have used it. I also have the SPX playbook. You can find that at spxplaybook.com if you'd like to find more information about the strategy that I'm trading. Alrighty. Next last question, is copy trading replacing my membership? It absolutely is not replacing my membership. This is in addition to my option seller zone membership. Because I am an educator, I will always be educating traders. I will always be educating people on something. It is my gift, it's my calling, it is all the things I'm supposed to be doing with my life at this point. So I will continue to function my membership just like we're doing it at this point. In my membership, we trade. I still do alerts in that membership. I do training once a week. I'll do all the guidance on the trades. In copy trading, all I'm going to do is place the trades that I would place anyway. In the membership, I'm offering information as the trading day is going on. We're talking about what is price doing during the day, where I'm helping to educate and to develop traders, which is not what we're doing in copy trading. Copy trading is just I'm placing a trade, you're getting in the same trade. So if you're trying to learn how to be a trader and really learn to do what I'm doing, then that's where the membership is going to come in handy. So, and there are people who are in my membership who are also signing up for copy trading. There are people who signed up for the internet just went down.
Freeze up.
Yep. Yep. I see. Are you there? The internet went down.
Yeah.
Okay, are you there? There we go.
Yeah, you back.
I'm back. Okay, good. There are people who are in my membership who are also copy trading. There are people who are coming out of E2T University that I just finished running that are also signing up for copy trading. All right. So the two things are mutually exclusive. Some people are learning how to trade because they want to be traders, and they're also going to copy trade because it's passive. They're going to do both. All righty. They're going to do both. Okay. So let me put the link in the comment. Then I'm going to go through. I'm gonna go through and add and answer these questions because I see some more questions have popped up. But I'm going to put the link in the comments. So sign up with Peakbot. This is where we start. Step 1 is signing up with Peakbot. I'm putting this link in the bottom of the chat. Okay, let me go back to the questions. I want to make sure I'm getting all the questions answered. Okay, scroll, 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 scroll. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hi, 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 hi. Nice to meet Warren. Y'all got to see my hubby. Um, Happy to see the hubby who's on here talking and talking. Uh, yeah, we're waiting. We're still waiting for Tradier to give me the affiliate link, which they are going to give me. Part of the thing, Tradier is giving us the Pro Plus account. Tradier is giving us Pro Plus. So when you go to sign up with Tradier, you can do the Pro account or the Pro Plus. They're actually giving us Pro Plus for free. But we need that affiliate link, which I'm expecting them to give us that affiliate link. I'm expecting them to give us that Monday. The marketing guy was working with was waiting for the CEO to give him the full permission. So that should be coming Monday. Of course, we were right at the holiday. So I told him we were moving forward and he was like, okay. So then he said, keep track of everybody who's signing up. I was like, okay. That's happening a little fast, but we'll get everybody. Everybody's gonna get what they need. They told me that they're retroacting. They're retroacting everybody who signs up for it to make sure everybody gets what they need. Okay. Um, okay, make sure do we receive an upgrade to the Pro Plus? I just answered that. If you open a new Peak bot, they'll give you not Peak bot, the Tradier, they will give you the Pro Plus for free. What trading platform is going to be Tradier? Okay. Starting from a small account, how do I take advantage of when it grows? Okay, you got that, Doug. I think we got that. Say it grows to 100,000, where there be a way to grow it percentage wise? I think you can just continue to grow from there. I feel like as we continue to grow, Doug, we're going to start with where we are, but I feel like at some point we will up the number of contracts, because as I'm going to start off trading 1 to 2 contracts, but at some point I will start to trade 2 contracts and 3 contracts, and as you're copying, you're going to copy at the same level that I'm trading. So it'll go from there. All right. I think that's how we'll continue to grow it. After creating a Tradier account, how do you merge Tradier with Peakbot to add the funds and the web address? Okay, so once you open your Tradier account, you're going to put the money in at Tradier. And then at Peakbot, you will connect Peakbot and Tradier. That when you'll log into Peakbot, and then Peakbot gives you the opportunity to connect to Tradier. Okay. Peakbot.com. When you're ready, once both pieces are together, you can connect Tradier to Peakbot, but you connect through Peakbot. Okay. How do we sign up with Tradier and not be charged the monthly fee? To my understanding, we were supposed to get an email regarding. Okay, so hang on to the thing with the Peakbot. Hang on to don't sign up for the Pro Plus yet. Just wait till we get our affiliate link. Can I switch to 200 for 2 units at any moment? Yes. No. Well, I say yes. You can switch to 200 between now and tomorrow. Okay, so Miss Ruthie, if you decide you want to switch to the 200 for 2 units, you need to do that between now and tomorrow, because after tomorrow, the 200 for 2 units is going to go to 300. The pricing after the first goes up to 150 and 300. Okay, pricing for Peakbot is 100, 200 till tomorrow, and then it becomes 150, 300 after that. Okay, so if you want to switch to 200, you need to switch between today and tomorrow. Okay, and so you say, I know the special is either 100 or 200 is 3K additional. That's a good question, Yolanda. So the $3,000 is no matter which one you pick. Right, if you pick the one, because I'm only going to trade 1 or 2 contracts no matter which one you have. So if I trade 1 contract and you're on the double, then you're going to trade 2 contracts, which is $1,000. If I trade another one, then you do another $1,000. It's going to still be less than $3,000. So if you're doing that, you want to make sure, if you're doing the double, you do want to make sure that you have the $3,000. But just know, at any point, if I place a trade and your account is not, does not have the free buying power to place that trade, it just won't place it. It won't place a trade that you don't have the money to place, no matter what amount or no matter what's going on. Okay. Okay. So you don't have to double the 3,000. You can just do the 3,000. Okay. Does SPX do anything with futures? No. Am I allowed to trade myself in that account if I wish? Yes, the account is yours to do with whatever you want to. Will the field price be the same? The field price should be very, very close. Okay. I've been very shocked that Tradier does a really good job with their field prices. Now the plan is that when the field I get, they're gonna try to get like very close to the same field price that I get when, and what it means by field price is, if I place a trade and I take, let's say I get $75 for the premium, if the price is moving the copy trades, because there are many, it might change to $70, right? Everybody might not get 75, but they're going to try to get as close, because they want to populate as fast as possible, as close to 75. The same thing I get, they're going to try to get as close as possible. And there will be some limit where it'll stop. Like if I got 75 and people are now getting 45, then that's going to be maybe too far. There's going to be a line. But price does move around, even though, and I don't want to get too deep into the explanation of it, but just know that they're going to try to get you field as close to the filling as I get. Okay, so if I get $75, they're going to try to get you close to $75 too. Okay. When you place the order, are you entering limit order or market order? I'm concerned about slippage. The plan, I usually place the orders in the mid. So I usually place it with limit. But again, they're placing it within the same area. iPad mini 6, we're going to try to get as close to the same thing. Okay. All right. If $3,000 is the minimum fund, let me see that. I think I got the way. Then what is the max? You can put as much as you want to put in there. What is the difference between 1 unit and 2 unit? Because I funded close to 3x as much. Okay, so Say is asking about that. So the 1 versus 2. So the 1 unit, 2 unit is, so if I'm placing 1 contract and you have a 1-to-1, that means I place 1 contract, you place 1 contract. If you decide you wanted to do 2 units, then if I place 1 contract, your account is going to place 2. If I place 2 contracts, your account is going to place 4. It's basically going to double. No matter what I do, your account's going to double that. So it's a good thing when we're talking profit. So if I place 1 and you place 2, that means if I make $50, you make 100. Great. But if the trade something goes wrong, we go south. Like if I lose $50, then that means you're gonna lose 100. So it's great when it's going in the upside, but it's not as fun when you lose twice as much. So just keep that in mind. It also uses twice as much collateral. So if one trade uses $500, you double up, you're using 1,000. But it does, earn faster when you're doing it that way. All right. That's the 1 unit, 2 unit. All right. Because that's an option on Peakbot, 1 unit, 2 unit. Does the amount I start with matter for my growth? For instance, if a person who has $1,000 going to make less than the person who has 3,000, not initially, Ivy, because initially I'm going to use a maximum of $1,000 a day. So no, not initially. Everybody will be making about the same amount of money, unless you're on the double. If you're on the double, of course, you're going to be making double. Okay. Should the Peakbot account, how should the Peakbot account look? I am showing the following on this side. 1 unit, 2, pause, pause. Yeah, that's how it should be looking. Everything should be paused right now, Tawana, because everything is paused until the 12th. Okay. You can be in it, but everything is paused until the 12th. Do you have to use Tradier? Yes. There's no other broker. Which Tradier account, Light or Pro? We're going to use Pro Plus, and you can, Vera, you can wait on that until we get the affiliate link, or you can go ahead and do it now, and then they'll retroact the money or retroact it. But I probably would just wait until they give us the link for it, and then you can get Pro Plus for free. That's what they've agreed to give us. Okay. Can the profits be withdrawn daily, weekly, or monthly? Yeah, I think you can withdraw your profits however you see fit. Just keep in mind, of course, anytime and I'm not a tax person, but however you're pulling money out of the accounts, these are capital gains. So you'll have to manage capital gains and all that stuff. But yes, you can draw your money out however you see fit. But talk about that with your tax professional, which is not me. Okay. I'll see a bunch of yeses. Definitely, you could use $25 and $50 a week and month. Yep, 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 yep. That was the question I asked there. Go to some more questions. 500 to 1,500 is still good for the month in passive income. I would agree. $500 a month is great passive income. Okay. Daddy needs new socks. You got to have new socks every year. Okay, not socks. Uh, Today says AP knows how to trade, make money in and out of our community. It's a high honor that these platforms trust her money making skills as a student. Yes, we're getting there. If we fund our account with different amounts, will we all make the same amount? Why 3,000 versus 1,500? So the 3,000 is what Tradier told us we needed to fund these accounts with. Okay, that's what Tradier told us we needed to fund with, which I understand. Tradier is like, okay, you're coming to a brokerage house. They're a brokerage, and they're going to give us a product that they charge $30 a month for. Pro Plus, Pro Plus, they sell that for $30 a month, and they're giving it to us for free. That Tradier Pro Plus allows them, they take their fees down. We pay 10 cent per contract on these trades, and if you're trading just a plain stock, you don't pay any fees at all. So they're, for them to give us this, they're going to quote unquote lose money. So so they want us to have a certain amount of money in their brokerage. Of course, the more money they have in their brokerage house, the bigger their holdings are. I mean, they're a business as well. So we're going to all make the same amount of money, but they asked for us to have $3,000 at a minimum. So I've passed that on. All right. Can you open your account with less? Absolutely, you can. But I want to honor what they've asked us to give. That's why our material says that. Okay. If we want to upgrade to double your size as a founding member, can we do so at a discount? You can between today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow. If you do it between today and tomorrow, it's $200 for double. After tomorrow, the price goes up to $300. I don't control that. Okay, I don't control that. Peakbot is who controls the pricing, the 100, 200, and we got the whole week. We had a whole week of the pricing at the 100, 200, and it goes up after tomorrow. Okay, Cyber Monday is the last thing before that goes up to 150 and 300. Okay. How do we set up our account on Tradier to automatically copy our trades? Okay, so make sure that once you get your thing on Peakbot, then you're gonna do Tradier. After you're on Tradier and your account is open and ready, then we will go back to Peakbot and connect it to Tradier. Once Peakbot and Tradier are connected, then you're set to copy. There's nothing else to do after that. All right. How can I be as supportive as possible for your copy trading efforts? You can be present, Doug. You're my dude. You can be in our Telegram group and you can be supportive. Okay. Which plan do you select on Tradier? You're gonna get the Pro Plus when the time comes. Okay. It's an extra cost, but they're gonna give it to us for free. After the initial 3K deposit, is it likely we would ever have to put another deposit in? I'd say not, unless you just want to. But you know, I personally view my trading account as I view mine as like another bill. And the reason I view it as a bill is like it's an investment. I'm investing in my investing, right? So I view it as another bill. So there's two ways that you can grow your investment account. One of them is to grow it by trading your way to it. The other way is to grow it by putting money in it. It's an investment account. So when you want to grow your investments, you put money into it. It's like you put money in the bank. That's how you grow your bank account. You put money into your investment account. That's how you grow your investment account. So I view mine as I put money into my investment account because it's where I do my investing. All right. So you don't have to if you don't want to. All right. But you can if you'd like to. You already got the connection piece there. After your accounts are synced, are they connected to you? We got that. What does 2 unit mean? I think I answered that question. Signed up to Peakbot, had my Tradier account prior. So how would I connect the two? You're gonna connect the two in Peakbot, Lisa. Once you have Peakbot up and running, you can connect Tradier and Peakbot in Peakbot. Okay. Can we do the double months from now? You can, but for an extra, it's going to cost you more months from now, but you can. Does the bot factor in pattern day trading rules? Okay, good question. I meant to answer this in one of my thingies. Okay, so I'm going to trade every day. I'm going to trade 0 DTEs. One of the parts of my strategy is I will open trades and close them the same day. But I use something called the PDT hack. And some people know what that is, other people don't. It's called the PDT hack. It's basically a way to close trades, open and close trades the same day without um getting pattern day trader rules. That was one of the things that the Tradier had to have for us because that is a main piece of my strategy is the PDT hack. When I close our trades on Tradier, I will use the PDT hack because I don't want the day trader designation there either. I don't have $25,000 in that account either. Okay. I know that I'm trading with the same level of money that they're asking us to put into Tradier. And I'm doing that on purpose, right? My account has $3,000 in it too, and I did that on purpose because I want to feel when I'm in that Tradier account, I want to feel just like the people who are trading with me feel. I want to know that if this account draws down or if we lose or whatever, I want it to grow as we're growing. And if I draw it down, I want it to grow. I want to draw it down with y'all, right? I want us to all feel the same. So when I'm telling y'all, anybody who's traded with me knows I'm in the boat too. I don't be like, I'm out here on the shore going, go that way. That's not what I do. When we trading, we are trading. Okay. Well, I'm in it too. All right. So I have the same amount of money that y'all have. So I don't want to put anybody in day trader trouble either. Now, if you trading other stuff and get yourself in day trader trouble, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I won't put you in day trader trouble though. So, okay. So I will open and close our trades with a PDT hack. Whether that's for a profit or a loss, I will still use use the pattern, the PDT hack, so that we won't, if I can help it, we won't use day trades with this strategy. Okay, that was a very good question. Thanks, James, for asking it. You can join with less, Deborah, but it would be really good if you can get as much in there as you can. Join with what you got. I want you to start. Where can we find the weekly Peakbot trade? Which weekly Peakbot trade? I'm not sure what you're asking me there, Say. Where can we find my weekly Peakbot trade? The ones like I do weeklies, I haven't done those for this week yet. If you're looking for that, I haven't done that yet. The minimum amount you should keep in that account, you should keep it at least 1,500. Okay, try to get that 3,000 in there if you can, Tracy. Okay. With the margin account and when we have 0 trades left, will the bot not place a trade automatically the way we don't get penalized? I can't say that. I can't say that. Again, like I said, I'm not going to close a trade that's going to be with a day trade. I'm not going to do any day trading. I will open and close it with the PDT hack. So now if you got down to 0 day trades, it won't be because of me. It'll be because of you. Okay? Okay. Nobody's going to be able to come back at me talking about you got us in pattern day trader trouble. No, sir. No, ma'am. If I already closed the trade, the bot has put in, will it put in another order to close or leave it alone? The bot's going to do what I do. The bot's going to do what I do. And I will open and close the trade with opposite trades. So let me give you an example of that. Okay. I will open a put credit spread as our first trade. In order to close that trade, I will do a call credit spread. So that's an opposite trade. So I won't close a put credit spread by buying the put credit spread back. That's not how I close that trade. I will open a put credit spread and then I will open a call credit spread. That closes off. That's how I will close the trade. So if you close your put credit spread with a put credit spread, and then I step in to close it with a call credit spread, you will have interrupted a strategy. So for the person who asked me that question, I think it was Julie. Yes, Julie. You already know how we close trades. So if you step in front of the bot from that standpoint, you will be kind of putting yourself in the trick bag. Okay. But Julie, you're in my membership. So that's something you can always ask me during the day while we're, in the membership and we're talking. You're with me. Okay. So Ivy says the link you sent to us to sign up, was that for Tradier or Peakbot? It was for Peakbot. And will I need to go in and connect it to myself? Is that link you're saying we should wait for? Okay. So I sent you the Peakbot link for the $100. And then from there, you should go to Tradier.com to open your Tradier account. Once your Tradier account is open, then you will go back to Peakbot to connect Tradier and Peakbot. Okay. Is there a link for Tradier? Tradier.com should be what you can use for Tradier. Tradier.com. Tradier.com. Okay. Let me see where I am with my questions. Okay, I think I'm getting close to the end. I'm leaning in because it's over here. Okay. Keisha, you should get close to $3,000 as possible. Warren says you can't connect your accounts until you're approved for Tradier. Yes, correct. Getting a little crazy. Say that we all get to 20 contracts per day. Will we have a new arrangement at that time? Yeah, probably. Will the special at the end of the trading day or midnight tomorrow? Midnight tomorrow. It'll run till midnight tomorrow. The special will end at midnight, December the 1st. I might have missed this, Renette says. What is the fee for the copy trading? Do you take a percentage of the profits? And the fee is $100 for 1 unit and $200 for 2 units. And yes, I do get a percentage of the profits. Hey, Jillian, how are you? As I use the link you pasted above for Peakbot, is there a coupon code needed or the link is linking us accordingly? It's linking you accordingly. If you just use that link for Peakbot, it's going to take you directly to what you need. James said, I signed up and paid, don't have access to Peakbot. Okay, you don't need access to Peakbot just yet. But I see Michaela says, message them and let them know they sent you a proper link to sign in. There you go. Signed up and the bank account was charged from Peakbot, but no email from Peakbot. What they gave you was as soon as you signed up, that thank you for joining. The information you needed came right there. There was no subsequent email, but there will be because I've talked to them and we're going to send out another email. I'm thinking it's probably going to come after the December the 1st because we were talking about it yesterday, where everything you need is going to come. I'm hoping that I will have the Tradier affiliate link and that next email will come with the Tradier affiliate link and the rest of the instructions. So just hang tight. We know y'all. We got you. We got you. We got you. They got everybody listed there, and it's been good. I feel like I won't say they didn't expect as many people, but I will say they didn't expect as many people. They were like, oh, she got a lot of people that signed up. Okay, so my stop loss limit is about a 3x for what I take in. It's between 2x and 3x, but it's not, my stop loss limit is not just money based. It's chart based. So it's hard to flat out say it's a dollar amount, James. It's really based more so on what that chart looks like. But it's between a 2x and 3x, because by the time you get to 3x, you can tell that price is doing something funky. So it's about 2x, 3x. Will we get the Tradier affiliate link? Yes, ma'am. We're getting the Tradier link tomorrow. I'm really hoping it's tomorrow at the latest on Tuesday, because me and Brian hit, the guy's name is Brian at Tradier. Brian's looking like, who? What I do? uh, the guy's name at Tradier is Brian. Me and Brian have been in communication since before the holiday, and I'm like, snap, snap, buddy. We got things to do. Hey, come on, come on, come on. So yeah. You can wait for the Tradier link. You can wait for the link for Tradier. Yeah, because the Tradier thing won't take but a few days. Once you get your Tradier up and running, it'll take them a few days to approve your account. So, and then you'll be ready to run by the 12th. Okay, we're definitely gonna give everybody time to make sure that they're up and running. This is the sign in link. Peakbot sent me when I couldn't access it. Okay, everybody got that. Oh, I think I've seen that link before. e2t.peakbot.com. I've seen that link. I'll keep that in mind, that that's what you get to go back and sign in there. I signed up for Tradier, completed the application, have not received approval yet. Yeah, Tradier takes a few days, and it's been the holiday. So how long does it take? It takes a little bit. It took me a little bit, and there was no holiday. It took 3 or 4 days. So just know that it takes them a little minute. Okay. Tradier Pro Plus is $35 a month, but they are giving it to us for free. Okay, so let me go to, I've got some more questions over on the other platform to make sure I get those questions answered. Hey. I know my friend passed away. If you have a 401k or Roth account, can it count as experience? Yes, that counts as experience, Antonia. That's a good point. If you've got, and if you've been in the trading space at all, 401k, Roth, all those things, all those count as experience. Okay. I would like to know how to turn it into an IRA account. I don't know about that. And not that I'm saying you shouldn't turn it into an IRA account. The drawback to turning it into an IRA account is when you start to pull money out of an IRA account, your tax hits come quicker. So I don't know how old you are, but keep that in mind. Signed up for 2 units, $200 removed from my bank, but I never got an email from Peakbot. Also, don't see a link to log into Peakbot. So, Jimmy Jones, did you see that message to go to E2T? I'll send it to you here. Peakbot.com. Go there, Jimmy, and you should be able to sign in there. I forgot about that link. And I didn't know that would let y'all get back in. That was the link they were sending me for me to get back in. Okay, so there you go with that. So if you're trying to get back into your Peakbot, go to that e2t.peakbot.com. Is there a max number of bots available, capped at 2? I don't think so. I'd like to set up copy bots for my wife and son and don't want to set up separate Tradier accounts. Oh, now that's a good question, Chris. I don't know. That's a question for Peakbot. Can you have more than one copy and you don't want to set up multiple Tradier accounts? That's a good question. I don't have an answer to that. Can you have multiple Peakbots all connecting to one Tradier account? That's an interesting question, but I don't know the answer. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. What other questions? I've answered a lot of questions, but is there anything else that somebody needs to open their mic and ask?
I got a question.
Yep.
what do we do if the contents of our account is far more than what you're trading? Like that, the amount that we're not trading, that's kind of extra that's not being used fully.
So if you have more money in there than what I'm trading, of course you're free to trade it with other things. I mean, I know you're a trader, Doug, so you can, do the other things with it. I teach other things. I teach covered calls and cash secure puts and credit spreads on other things and buying leaps or whatever else it is. You want to just buy shares with it. I mean, the account is yours to do with as you would any other trading account. Okay. The good thing about using Tradier and having Pro Plus is you're going to get those reduced fees. And I know fees was a thing that you were talking about with your other broker, that you're going to have like almost non-existent fees. So use that account and utilize those way reduced fees to do all the other things that you want to do. So I'm only going to trade the piece that, the SPX part, but use the account to trade everything else you want to trade. Yeah. Use it for all the other things. Yeah. Julie says you can have multiple accounts in one Tradier, similar to Swab. Okay. Julie, I think he was asking if he could have more than one bot that connects into one Tradier account. Like he wants to have bots for his wife and his children all connected into that to pull money from that one Tradier account. And I don't know how that works, but that sounds interesting. Any other questions?
If all of us have, say, like a million or 2 million in the account based on trading, does that mean we kind of leave everyone else that you're working with behind, or we're going to be like in a different sector? Or
I don't think so. I mean, no, it's just you just trading your money. I mean, I'm trading mine and I'm just trading a little bit of yours, but no, you doing your thing.
And Lisa, can you develop more in the fee that you're gonna charge? Is a 10% or it is an amount, or how that's gonna be translated in the statement of fee, whatever?
Oh, I'm not charging. The fee is Peakbot is charging the $100 a month.
Right. And then she charging Peakbot.
Right. Yeah, Peakbot is charging $100 a month if you sign up 100 or $200. That's the price.
So whatever.
That's the price. That's the price. Okay.
Maybe they're just trying to be nosy.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
the
we can
fee-
hear you, iPhone. We can hear you.
So the fee that you are gonna charge for, because I know that people, when when they provide a service, they charge.
The price is $100 a month. That's the fee. That's the fee. I'm not sure what else you're asking me for. The fee is $100 a month. There's no more fee.
No, but your fee, for you to do, to provide that service.
Right. Peakbot is paying me. So you are going to pay Peakbot and Peakbot is going to pay me.
Okay. Thank
Right. I'm not charging you anything extra outside of that. You're going to pay Peakbot and then Peakbot is going to pay me.
Hi, Alyssa.
Hi.
Question.
Huh?
I do have the Tradier account, and I'm going to go ahead and get it funded. But what if I don't have that Pro Plus? Do I need to try to make a switch, or should I wait for you to get the code?
Wait for me to get the code, and then I'll give you that, and then we'll see if, since you already have the account, let's work that, and you're probably an individual thing. But I think once I give you the code, then that's going to give you the Pro Plus.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Hi, this is Tracy. Quick question. Are you going to do a challenge? I know some years you've done the Grow Your Account Challenge. I know people are growing their account for different reasons, but I'm just curious if you're doing a challenge. And then I did ask the question regarding the minimum amount in there, not the 3,000, because you said that a lot. Meaning, if we fund our account at 3,000 and then we grow it, what's the amount we should always keep it at, no matter what? Like, what's the minimum amount for the the amount that we should keep it funded at? Would that be the 1,500? Because if you start to do more, I think you said contracts,
Right.
we would need to grow our account. So I think people who are considering withdrawing and funding or gas money or whatever, we should still have an idea how to keep growing with you and not just taking all our profit every time we make.
Right. That's a good question. I mean, as we continue, as I start to grow and we get higher, I think you're going to be able to see the amount of, the amount that we're going to. So I think that's going to like answer itself along the way. I'm also going to make sure that I'm going to put together us a Telegram group. Right, I'm gonna put together us a Telegram group so that way we're gonna be able to communicate with each other along the way. So we're gonna have a group. You also asked about a challenge. I don't know if I would do a challenge per se, but I'm definitely going to have us, in a group where we can communicate together.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Hey, Arlissa, it's Jillian.
Hey, Jillian.
Hey, real quick. So help me with the logistics. Do I have to turn on my computer, or once I have these 2 items, we're good to go? Tell me, like, what do I have to do?
Once you have this all situated and connected, you don't have to do anything. I mean, you can check your brokerage account to make sure the money's there.
Okay.
See what the money's looking like. But besides that, I don't think you'll need to do anything.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Miss Alyssa, this
Hey.
is Selena.
Hey.
This might be asking a lot, but I was wondering, since starting on December the 12th, is it possible to have a meeting the day before a go live meeting to make sure that everybody knows that their Peakbot is set up to their Tradier account and all the things? I know it's going to be a learning curve for me using another broker, and I'm going to be looking for some videos, but I just want to make sure. I mean, it's not hard to connect it to from Peakbot Tradier, but just making sure that we got everything lined up so that we don't have any complications starting December the 12th.
I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that'll probably be something good. And we'll be talking along the way. I just put a link in the chat for people to join the copy trading Telegram. But yeah, I think that'll be fine to see that people are all set. Yeah, the broker, good thing is the broker Tradier is a very bare bones broker, but it will take, it's a little movement if you want to, fool around in it. Yeah, and it does have a little paper trading. They do have a paper trading thing too. So yeah, I think it's a good idea. Yep, Ivy.
2 questions. I think I forgot one of them, but it's okay. Will you do a breakdown, like maybe in E2T University, of what you have done for those who are still learning, in order to just kind of see? Because sometimes for me as a learner, I can see it as you're doing it, and then understanding why you did it. Then sometimes I can develop skills that way. Like, okay, now I see, because of course all of the information you've taught us in E2T University, I have it all, but to now be in Tradier and Peakbot to see those things in motion, will you, not every time, but will you have moments where you've explained why you made the trade that you traded?
Yeah. So yes, I'm thinking, well, one of the things I'm going to do tomorrow, we have our we're learning, because we hadn't done the 0 DTE training yet for credit spreads. So that will happen tomorrow. So that's going to give a lot more clarity on what is the strategy that will be used in copy trading. I think it's going to make that real clear. So then when we are doing it in copy trading, it's going to be more meaningful, because you're going to at least know what it is we're doing. But yes, the short answer to your question is yes.
Okay. And then that second question, like they asked, or they said to you, like a lot more
people have signed up, and of course they're signing up through you, do you have, will that Telegram community be those who have signed up? So that way we can kind of all see who each other are. You can see who each other. Okay, that's what that Telegram
Yep.
community would be. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, that's my plan. That's the plan. And I'm also going to have all of the emails of the people who have signed up. So that way I'll have you on an email group as well. So there will I'll be able to communicate with the people who are on this ride. It's gonna be a ride. iPhone says fees are much better on Tradier. How does it compare to Schwab? Well, on with the Pro Plus, Tradier fees are 10 cents and Schwab is 65 cents per options contract per trade. So that's a big difference, especially if you do a good amount of trading like we do. If you're trading just a stock, it's free with Tradier Pro Plus. And again, with Schwab, it's 65 cents regardless, right? Now with the PDT hack, this is the other side of the difference. With the PDT hack on Schwab, we do the PDT hack for free on Schwab. With Tradier, the PDT hack does cost us $5. So that's something I have to keep in mind when we're making our profits and all. But that's, believe me, a very small price to pay to lock in our profits and not to be worried about SPX going ballistic on you while your money is out there. That's a small price to pay. Even though Schwab doesn't charge us for that, for that trade. We'd rather pay $5 and lock in our profits than not pay $5 and have our trade go the wrong way. All right. So the other fees, much, much better. And over the course of time, it definitely pays for itself. No questions asked. No questions asked. Okay. I think I answered that question, Monique, but I'm not sure. Let me go back to it to see. Fees are much better. Doug said this is off the charts awesome. If PDT goes to 2K, then this will really be amazing. I agree. And the PDT thing going to 2K would be perfect for us. I'm sorry if I missed this response to this question. After we deposit the initial 3K, will we ever have to deposit? Oh, I already answered that one. In general, no, I would say no. Not if you didn't want to, Monique. That's going to really be up to you. Not if you didn't want to. Somebody asked if we could use a prop firm with the bot. I'm gonna say no to that. I haven't asked that question, but I would say no. Tradier, I've not heard anybody mention anything about a prop firm. I think you need to put your money in there. Okay. I do see people are starting to put themselves into the into the Telegram. If you want to be a part of the Telegram group, that link will be around again for you to, jump in there and be with the copy traders. That way there's a place for people to communicate who are all doing the same thing. And of course, I'll be there because I always am. Do we have any more questions? Mas preguntas?
I have a question.
Yep.
So I want to make sure I ask the question correctly. So, and I'm the one, this is Chris, I asked about the two bots. So my question was, so I've already set up the Peakbot is connected to Tradier. So I did the two bots or the two units, if you recall.
Yeah, I think I remember.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that, like, my wife and my son they want to set up something, but they still want to link it to my Tradier account. So if I understand you correctly, I just need to go through Peakbot and just have them link the trading up to, because they want it to be through your service through Peakbot. So I have to go back through Peakbot to get them to add more units directly to Peakbot. Is that
right? Right.
Okay.
And when you go to Peakbot, make sure that you ask Peakbot, can you connect, if you signed up another subscription, can you connect that subscription back to the same Tradier account? That's what you want to make sure that you ask that question.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because it's tied like to my email. So
Yes.
I want to make sure that I'm
Yes.
all connected, everything is flowing through. And And we have until what, December 1st until the price goes up.
Tomorrow, yes, till the price goes up.
Okay.
And the people
Got
at Peakbot are very responsive, so you shouldn't have a problem getting somebody to answer that question.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I really want to say that I really appreciate you all for giving me the opportunity to, first of all, share all of this with you. Peakbot has come to me a couple of times with different opportunities, and sometimes I'm like, nah, nah. I mean, I've worked with y'all. Anybody who's followed me for any length of time knows that I've been rocking with Peakbot for a long time. I've been working with their bots. I've been working with Trend Spread. They've been automated trading for me for years. Honestly, feels like at this point, been working with me for years. This copy trading opportunity came about a couple months back, and we talked about it. And I kind of was like, might be interesting as I thought about it some more. Because I know I have people who come to me all the time who want to be able to do what we do, but they either don't have the time, the energy, or the desire to learn all the things. It's a lot to what we've done. That I've talked about that I've been doing this for now years. It's a lot to this skill. This is not like, I'm going to be a trader and then a few months later you off and running. This is an education, and everybody doesn't have the desire, or the stamina to stick with it. So, and I get that. Okay. I'm not faulting anybody, period, because I've tried to quit a few times. Believe me, I'm not faulting anybody. But I'm saying that people have asked me a lot of times, can you just trade my money? And I'm like, I cannot. No, I won't. I don't want that kind of pressure, first of all. But I've always thought about ways that to get as many people included as possible, right? And in such a way to try to bring as many people along as we can. And I feel like with copy trading, people can just copy and ride along. But I think even with this opportunity, there'll be people who will get into the space who will start to learn more about it because their money will be on the line. Even though they're just going to be copying, they'll still be, they'll get more interested in watching. And there are many people who will just try ride along and their money will just grow. And that'll be cool. I won't be bothered by that. Believe me, if you just copy and pay the monthly subscription, which is going to pay for itself, by the way. If you pay $100 a month and you make that money back in one trade, two trades, and the rest of the month is just profits, you've made your money. Okay. Of course, there'll be people who will say, I'm not paying $100. Okay. And that'll be fine. But if you can make your $100 subscription back in one or two trades and the rest of the money from the month is just profits, then, and you've done absolutely nothing but just leave your money there, that's a win-win. All right. But I want people, of course, to want to learn, which they will. You'll get more interested because you'll be like, well, what is actually happening that the money is that we're making a little bit of money every day? What's actually happening? And then I'll be here to help teach. That's what this really is all about, is the education and wanting us to have as many people as possible to be exposed to the space and growing this money steady. It ain't got to be big money. If you grow $25 a day, that adds up. We just talked about that's compounding. It'll add up nicely. All righty. But I want to thank you for, just listening to me and watching my antics and hanging out with me. And as I always say, listen, we going to stay green and we go get this money. We go get this money. All right. We go get this money. We go get this money regardless. We go get some of it, a little bit, a lot of it. We go get some of this money. And hopefully you'll be here and you can ride along while we getting this money. Otherwise, you can just watch social media. You can just watch me post about it. And you can wait till it's 150 and be like, shoot, I should have got it there when it was $100. Or when it was, because it's gonna be 100. It's gonna be 150. And then you gonna look up and you're gonna be like, okay, they charging $200. And you're gonna be like, what? Nobody ain't gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be bothered. I'm like, come on, whatever the price point is, just come on. Whenever we get where we are, just come on. Okay, just come on. I'm gonna be like, hey, you always welcome. You are always welcome to ride along. I always tell people, you welcome wherever I'm at. Wherever I'm at, you welcome. Let's do this. All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
So, Alyssa, are you going to still do all of the other stuff with our group?
Yes, ma'am. I don't play. I don't play. That's what I do. That's what I do. I'm still this is me trading. I mean, this is literally what I do anyway, is I trade. And this is just me trading like I do every day anyway. This is no extra. This is me
Right.
trading. I already trade. This is what I do every day. This isn't
Yeah.
extra. Right? This is what I do. Okay? All righty, everybody. Lillian said, I got my ticket to ride. Just ride. What's for dinner? Warren, let's go. Warren says, let's go get this paper. What's for dinner? He's like, are you coming to cook or what? Let's go do that.
Quick question, Lisa, is there a Telegram link?
Yes, I put it into the chat. I'll put it there again. I'll put it there again. There's a Telegram link in the comments, and it'll go into other places as well. But there's the Telegram link, and I'm gonna hop off here because I'm gonna go try to get some food before our 6 o'clock. I do have my membership charting and trading call. We do at 6 o'clock. I might try to do a little bit of YouTube before that because I do need to do the weekly talk for YouTube for 20 or so minutes. So let's do that. Thank y'all for hanging out. I sure hope you all are signing up for Peakbot, and let's go ahead and get this done. All right. Deborah says, thanks, Arlissa. I've signed up with Peakbot and they have pulled out the money. Just waiting on Tradier. All right, y'all. If nobody has any more questions, all right. I'll see y'all later. All righty. I'll see everybody. All right. Love. I'm looking up here because I can see all the faces up here. See you, Yolanda. Bye. Tracy. I see all the people. Brian and Doug and Michael and HG Man, TL30, Zelda Free. Hey, David, you made it. Kim, hey Kim, you feeling better? Thad made it. Julie, Valerie, Ronette, Trevor. Hey y'all, Monique. Are you Kim's cousin? Say, Lisa, Janae, hey, Tanya, Rita. Hey y'all. All righty, Miss Vera, Michaela, all the people. Oh, so many people. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. I can't call all the names. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye. Oh, I gotta tell y'all bye too. I didn't tell y'all bye. Bye, y'all.